Good day, fleshy mammals, and welcome to Xenomorph and the Dead by Daylight, baby. Let's get it. This boy just dropped, and I am so excited. So before the gameplay starts, if you don't know what he does, it's simple. He has, when you start the trial, you start in just normal 115% killer, 32-meter tear radius, everything. But over time, you turn into or you go into your crawler mode. When you're in your crawler mode, same movement speed, 24-meter tear radius, and you have a lunge like Nemesis tentacle. So it can't destroy pallets, but it can hit over pallets and it can hit over windows. Now, survivors can knock you out of your ability by setting up various flame turrets around the map. And if they flame you long enough, then it knocks you out of your ability. It won't slow you down or anything, but it does knock you out of your ability and you're just back to a normal killer again. You can also walk, enter in through tunnels and traverse the map. So by like each gen, just like Sadako, by each gen, there is a tunnel. You can crawl into the tunnel, and you can crawl anywhere that there's an exit. So there will be a little yellow, if you do mark another tunnel, it will show you the best way to that other exit. So anyways, before we hop straight into it, let's see the cosmetics, baby. This is what I'm most excited for. Okay, grid. You know what? It's pretty cool. I like it. Now this one, ew. Is that even YouTube friendly? Ugh. But this one, oh my god. The Xenomorph Queen is by far the best cosmetic for him. Holy shit. It is so cool. Your boy might be spending some money, baby. But anyways, I'm gonna upgrade it real quick and we'll hop straight into this. The Disturbed Horde. So I'm not gonna lie, this was my second game because my first game we actually got the new map and everything, but I forgot to turn on my fucking mic. So we be doing this again. But yeah, so my first playthrough was fun. I didn't run any add-ons, but this time I am. I just run some add-ons to get, make turns less powerful. And yeah. But so far, the alien is insanely fun. He is definitely one of the more fun killers we've gotten in a while. Yeah, so the perks I'm running, the top perk is when I hook a survivor, for 5 seconds, I see an injured survivor the furthest away from me, and they're oblivious for 16 seconds. And then the perk to the right replaces Bloodlust, and when I hit a survivor, I gain move 5% haste for 10 seconds. Now I'm running it with Save the Best for last to make it an even stronger combo. So, first game, it really worked well. I fucked that up. So I'm excited to use it again. Yeah. The tail is a little rough to use. I feel like once you get used to it, it'll be very strong. I do believe they made it so that you got knocked out of your ability faster when you're getting flamed by turrets, so you're gonna want to try to hit the turret with your tail as soon as it like starts to get flamed. Damn, good play. I love how you just toss the survivor to the side. Sorry, bro. I don't want to tunnel, but you guys broke the hook right in front of me. Not bad so far. Oh shit, I got a little too close. Nice. Right, and there we go. There's the furthest injured survivor, aka the only injured survivor. I think this is way better than barbecue and chili, because barbecue and chili is a very far distance. Oh damn, I feel like that should hit. And there's a lot of perks that avoid it, and lockers too. Nice. So it has a little bit of a drag like Nemesis' tail. That's really cool. But with this perk, like as soon as you hook, it's instant. And it's for 5 seconds too. So it's really nice. But it kind of, I feel like, especially with Wraith, like you'll just know immediately where to go next. Get it, baby. Oh my gosh. Dang, bro, that 5% movement speed. Let's get it, baby. It's very strong. I feel like, especially on killers like Wraith or Deathslinger, definitely meta. Oh, and I just realized on Deathslinger, it's gonna be nasty. And if you have forced hesitation, even better. Just yeah, as you can see, when you use the control button, kind of like Freddy's teleport, it marks a tunnel for you. So it shows you the fastest way to get over to that tunnel, which is super nice. GG, man. So far, this killer does seem very good. I wouldn't say it's like S tier, but it's definitely a lot easier than Nemesis, because with Nemesis you have to charge up your whip for it to be good. With this, the whip instantly does damage, so survivors don't have to be infected. And it just, you get it often. You get it even faster when you are crawling through the tunnel. So if you hop into a tunnel right away, you can get your ability very fast. Oh, let's see here. We'll break this. Oh, I have to get hatch. Nice. GG's. Before this video wraps up, I figured real quickly we'd like to go through the add-ons and the perks. So first of all, this is what the map offering looks like. The map so far seems very balanced. It's a pretty decent sized map, and it has some very interesting loops. It has a lot of just one-liner windows, and it just seems like a pretty fun map so far. So the first perk we got is Ultimate Weapon. What this perk does is that when you open a locker, for 30 seconds, anyone that enters your terror radius will scream and have blindness for 30 seconds. And then the perk goes on cooldown for 30. I think this can be pretty good. It's kind of like an infectious fright, but you open a locker and it has a cooldown. So, could be good. I don't really see it being better than the other two perks coming up, but it's still a nice perk that can fit into your loadout. The next perk we got is Rapid Brutality. So this is the perk that replaces your Bloodlust, and when you hit a survivor with a basic attack, it gives you 5% movement speed for 10 seconds. This is amazing. So I think this pretty much solves the problem with Bloodlust. So the problem with Bloodlust is that you almost never get it, especially as someone who's a Wraith and a Nemesis main. When you're always constantly using your ability, you never get Bloodlust. And it's the same with Deathslinger, it's the same with like Nurse, Spirit, and pretty much every killer, maybe except for Trapper. But this perk, you don't need it anymore, because when you hit a survivor, you get haste for 10 seconds. And that is amazing. This is especially good on killers like Deathslinger, where even though you shoot a survivor with your harpoon gun, it still counts as a basic attack, so you'll speed up and be able to catch up with survivors more quickly. And with like killers like Clown and stuff, you'll be using your ability in chase. So when you hit a survivor, you'll still have that movement speed. I think this is amazing. It pairs well with Save the Best for Last because as soon as you hit the survivor, even through your cooldown animation, it still uses up the seconds. So Save the Best for Last kind of mitigates that. And perks like Forced Hesitation, it's just going to be so good because you're going to get a lot of hits, especially when there's groups of survivors. And the final perk, Alien Instinct. When you hook a survivor, you see the furthest survivor that's injured for 5 seconds, and that survivor is oblivious for 20 seconds. The oblivious aspect, but the injured survivor being able to immediately see your next weakest target is very good information, especially since we're within a meta now where like everyone runs made for this, everyone runs resilience, everyone just wants to stay injured. So this perk is really gonna thrive off that. Next, the add-ons. So the first add-on, Ripley's Watch, when a turret removes crawler mode, it is destroyed automatically. I think this is actually kind of decent because without this add-on, when a turret knocks you out of crawler mode, it just deactivates until you get crawler mode again. So this is really nice, so you don't have to waste time to hit the turret. Avomorph. The cooldown crawler mode is 25% faster while outside tunnels. I mean, that's okay if you don't really use your tunnels, but you should be using your tunnels as Alien. After the Drinking Bird. After exiting a tunnel, killer instinct durations increase by 2 seconds. I mean, that's okay. The cereal rations, turret auras are visible while in tunnels and when coming out of vents for 3 seconds. I think that's decent. That's actually pretty good for a Brown because you'll be able to see like what areas are not safe and what survivors will be running to. The light wand increases downtime turns by 1 second after exiting tunnel. That's okay. I guess it can pair with the cereal rations so you're able to see where they are so you can go and hit them where you knocked out your ability. Lambert's star map. So decreases the flame distance by 2 meters. That is pretty damn good because the turns do have a pretty big range and 2 meters will be very good. I think this is definitely one of Alien's better add-ons. The crew headset. While in tunnels, footstep detection is increased by 6 meters. So if you didn't know, while you're in the tunnel, you can hear survivors' movement speed or survivors walking or running, and you can see it if you're right below them. This increases that by 6 meters. So that is a pretty dang good range. I think that's really worth running. Bert's Cap. Destroying a turret causes all survivors within 60 meters to suffer blindness. That's not good. Ash's innards. Turns take 10 seconds longer to respawn after destroyed. That's alright. I guess that pairs well with Ripley's Watch. Oh, yeah, Ripley's Watch. So, not bad. Parker's Headband. After exiting a tunnel, gain 5% haste for 3 seconds. This is actually kind of decent. It's kind of like Sadako when she teleports from her TV, but Sadako is this base kit, and it's a lot faster than 5%. Multi-purpose hatchet. Survivors hit by tail attack suffer from hemorrhage. So it's literally just sloppy butcher without the slower healing, which isn't bad if you interrupt the heal. Molted Skin. After deploying a turret, the deployed survivor suffers from hindered exhaustion for 3 seconds. That's actually decent. If they place it during chase, which I don't think they will, but if they do, then that would be pretty good. Kane's Helmet. Survivors hit with a tail attack are mangled. That is better than the hatchet, but if you run these two together, you got Sloppy Butcher as a part of your kit if you use your tail. Emergency Helmet increases resistance to staggering from turns by 35%. That is huge. Turns do slow you down a little bit. So this is really good to getting to that turn to hit it through M1 or just hit it with your tail. The cosmetic keyboard. Generators within 16 meters of turrets have the intensity of their auras determined by repair progress. That is good, but situational. Because some people will just place turrets at loops, but most of them will place them at gens because that is where they go next after picking up the turret. So, situational, but pretty decent for purple. Self-destruct bolt. Increases vault speed by 30% in crawler mode. Holy shit. That is good. That is literally double bamboozle without the blocking effect. So that's really good. And then harpoon gun. Exiting a tunnel and hitting a survivor within 10 seconds causes all survivors further than 24 meters to scream and reveal your location. That's actually pretty good. If you manage to get a jump on the survivor, then you'll just know where everyone's at outside of 24 meters. That is pretty dang good. The only problem is situational. Most of the time when you're crawling out of tunnels, survivors will hear you and they will know to just immediately start running. Situational, but pretty good. Cat carrier. Exiting crawler mode due to a turret attack makes you undetectable for 20 seconds. I guess that's decent. Undetectable for 20 seconds is a long time, but usually when you get knocked out of crawler mode, you're in chase anyways, so they'll know where you are. And here are the iridescent add-on. Improvised cattle prod. Each time a generator is completed for the next 15 seconds, any survivor who gets within 10 meters of a control system or station has their aura revealed for 15 seconds. I guess that's decent because most gens are by the tunnels. So I guess I guess it's kind of like a add-on for Bitter Murmur. So, I mean, it's decent. It gives you information pretty much when they complete a gen, and then anyone else that runs by them or is repairing a gen next to a tunnel. So honestly, just a good information add-on. And the last add-on of today's video, the acidic blood. While exiting a tunnel in crawler mode, any survivor who stuns you with a pallet in the next 20 seconds takes damage. Wow, that is interesting. This is a very unique add-on. I guess it'd be good for a pallet break build, like especially if they have like you know, if you have Enduring and Spirit Fury, that'd be pretty good. But yeah, and that is the Xenomorph. I am so excited to be playing him, and I will be playing him on Twitch. So I have recently started streaming on Twitch again. It is domdom03.ttv. Please come by, say hello, give a follow, and we can always just chill on stream. I also play with followers, and I do with the bubbles you earn from watching the stream. You can make me DC from games, you can choose my loadout, my killer, anything. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Leave a like if you did. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody.